the show. Woo! That really took me way back in time.
So
Like, which one of the songs really got you into that nostalgic moment?
All of them.
Everything actually.
Like-
Every song was back to back.
And then I saw
It was
that
banger.
shirt that was raining.
Which
I'm
one?
a keeping
I'm a
family.
I'm a
them.
keep-
Oh, damn.
But if you didn't rock those t-shirts,
You
you're
didn't live your life.
you're not happy. You're not
live your life.
happy. Welcome back to the show. To Tea Time on Plus TV Africa. Miles, the eighth one of the world. I have Lady Jade in the building. I also have Kiki of Lagos, the Nubian Queen, in the building. We're about to talk. What's wrong with you?
She's
Okay, feel yourself. So let's go straight into another set of conversations. Now, this one is coming from. I know a lot of people know him, right? Solomon Buchi.
Yeah.
A lot of people know him. Sometimes I think he makes a lot of sense, and sometimes I think and sometimes I'm like, what is this man saying?
It goes off course.
Right. So, but this
sometimes.
particular one, he's saying the self-acclaimed life coach Solomon Buchi is of the opinion that sexual compatibility is a lie from the abyss told to make young people unendingly in their pursuit for someone who will what's that? Outperform their loss. Okay, their last sexual encounter. Okay.
He's a counter for me.
Okay. So, okay, now I get it. Buchi in a post shared on social media opinion that people should be looking for sexual commitment and not sexual compatibility. He opined that people seeking for sexual compatibility end up sleeping with the whole town and then start looking for a porn star to build a godly marriage with. According to him, sexual compatibility is the devil's buzzword.
Looking for
Ladies and gentlemen.
Looking for a Tokwe Alabi in a Cardi B body.
No. This is the mix. I don't. No. This is Cardi B with a touch of Tokwe Alabi.
Kole work.
And then with the covering of.
So do you guys agree with this?
Do
Do you guys agree with this?
Well, to
Don't
be
is coming
honest,
for you. I'm coming.
Did you not come for me, Avec?
to be honest, the world has evolved, and I feel sometimes you need to test what you are buying to know what you are dealing with. What if you are doing abstinent wedding nights, Oga Komot trouser, and you are seeing one, and they're like, eh? So how do you deal with it now?
How did you know that A was not the standard? In my own opinion, I mean, I totally agree with what he said, because really, as you're testing water, you don't know who that have STD and and his junior cousins and brothers.
The soft protection. Protection.
Please wait, hold on, calm down, relax. In the case of Elozam earlier, when we talked about him, it said that the Lagos dating pool is interesting, and because you know that someone that you are dating might have slept with this person that knows, so again,
and so it doesn't also work for the other person to have the other person to not slept.
As Esma, because the truth is the base of what we know as sex is all drawn from pornography, if you're actually being very honest, right? And again, a lot of people have unhealthy expectations of their partner in terms of sex, because you want this person to be a porn star overnight. Excuse me, this person, because this person actually literally is having a career in porn, right? But then and again,
but then you want me to?
I believe in sexual commitment instead of compatibility, because in the place of you having to do compatibility, what if you place your compatibility in, right? You get pregnant in the process.
Right.
What now happens to you? Will you still continue testing water?
It's how Lady Jade hasn't spoken about protection since everything is pregnant.
What? Please don't even do it. In my opinion, right? Don't even go into it, because don't be going up. Don't do shit now. Don't do it.
Okay, cool. So we can talk Miles now.
Miles.
Anyways,
I'm so sorry.
A very huge percentage of relationships and marriages has fallen and failed because of sexual compatibility. Okay? Yes, a lot of them. Now, one of the I'm not married yet, but I'm speaking from the point of I know married people. I have married friends, and I listen when they have these conversations. One of the key elements, apart from a good foundation, we are godly, we have of a relationship of marriage, is healthy sex.
Okay.
Now, if you're going to go into a relationship with a person, and for some reason, let's put on one side now, and for some reason this person is not meeting up your fantasies or matching up to your sexual urges, you will definitely start thinking.
You communicate, Miles.
Madam. Communication sometimes it might have been too late. At what time you want to start communicating?
Okay.
I've had a girl back say, "Guy, where are you?" I don't understand. I thought you were in a relationship. Like, I just want to see. It's very important. And sex happens. Like, he's not even. But I really love him. I really love him. I was like, I thought you were even.
So why didn't she tell him? So
I'm sure they must have had that conversation.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I doubt it.
I'm not saying sleep with the whole town. I'm not. Whatever I say right now is not.
It's not advising you to do.
It's not advising. Don't. Don't be sexually promiscuous.
It's not the yardstick to do whatever you want to do.
Don't.
But I feel
STDs are real.
You must.
Yeah.
It's how you see.
You and this STD, there's condom.
Like
even when you condom sex.
Sorry, my
okay,
bad.
people, please.
Sorry,
why you want
bad.
to do moments with both of you? Let's focus on Teatime first. We'll get to that point later.
No, but I mean,
I feel there should be that compatible. You guys must be, if not the same, almost at the same level, and you understand. No, God is teaching.
Man.
You will get frustrated. You know why you're talking like this? Because you've not been to that. You've not got to that stage.
And I don't want to get to that point.
And you find out what is wrong with this guy, and you talk to him like.
There's something called sexual therapy. Do you realize there's something called sexual therapy? And of course, so what most women know, so the reason why most men will not talk to their men about, them not being satisfied is because they feel like they will hurt his ego. Because a lot of guys, they feel like, for those that just don't understand Yoruba, it means that I drill her properly. But then and again, for some ladies,
I don't wait.
Calm down.
Hello. Please wait.
Why you?
I'll tell them to turn off your microphone too.
Relax.
Let's talk about some really serious things.
Relax.
Director,
we're educating the viewers.
We're educating our viewers.
Don't do shit. Have conversations.
Don't, because it's really important. And then for some ladies, they feel like to their guys, they feel like, I've done this, and then my lady should be satisfied. But then and again, the woman is not, and the fear is, I don't want to hurt his ego. So that's why she will not tell me. But that's what I'm saying, that there's something called sexual therapy. They're actually sexual therapists that you can actually go to meet. And again, that's what the place of friendship. Hold on.
What about people who can afford?
Hold on.
Is it everyone who can afford that?
There's a place of friendship in your relationship, because the truth is, you can always tell your guys something.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, why would you be in a relationship with somebody and this person is not treating you right? And again, I'm sorry to cut you. I'm so sorry. Let me just wrap this up. Again, maybe you don't even know yourself. That okay, this person touches you this way, it makes me feel a certain way, and then you're not even, because some people when they're having sex, they don't say a word, they just think like lock up.
So why did I put this story in this?
Because we're talking about, we're educating the audience, please. Learn. Again, communication. Once you are doing this, and see, it's not that way, but let's friends, I didn't have experience, but we read these things in books, and then we actually watch movies, and then you attend marriage seminars. Okay. Let's put disclaimer out there. I don't have experience like that. Okay. We just attend marriage seminars so that in advance, in anticipation for what's going to happen on the wedding night. But really communication. If you know that your partner is touching you in a certain way that you want them to stay, tell them, okay, babe, stay there. Because again, it's very important.
Yes, no.
Maz, why you?
Okay, so like Lady J said, the aspect of I feel most relationships right now don't have like genuine friendship.
Yes.
Most relationships are just relationship.
They're just sex situationship.
It's like you need to build friendship. Yeah. And I'm glad that I did that with my own. Like, we have this friendship that when you even see us, you think we are siblings. It will be very hard to tell that we're actually dating. We have that friendship
when is the wedding bells, please?
Only God can tell.
Only God is telling me. Stop it.
Now me go give him ring.
I beg, you see?
It's well with our souls.
You go give him friendship.
Moving on,
Jared. All you skit makers, there's bad news for you. Yeah, there's good news and there's bad news, right? Because recently, the police
really
issued an arrest for
Trinity
guy,
and he's still alive. Now, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission has warned skit makers and movie producers over unauthorized use of EFCC jackets and symbols. In a statement released, the commission said anyone found acting contrary to this directive shall be treated as an impersonator and dealt with accordingly. And this also brings me to that skits people that do nonsense skits. You people need to stop it. They should catch them.
Well, I also feel like the kind of pranks they pull up, I'm talking about the skit makers now, I also feel like they need to...
extreme?
Yeah, they're actually too extreme. And then in case of EFCC, so I believe that EFCC is actually a brand. Yeah. And I believe that if you need to use this brand, you ask for permission, just like they do in Sena Climbs.
But the times I've seen the red jackets they don't rewrite EFCC on it. But I feel they can use another color, not the red.
The red, right?
They can use another color. It shouldn't be the red, even
I think they should go and ask now, like, please, can we use green? Or can we use pink?
Even with the green now. Even with the green, because there was a case
safety can come and say you are using our color.
Cute Abiola had a similar issue as well.
Keto, yeah. Okay.
Yes,
I mean,
because apparently he was actually in, or rather he
was in the military.
Yeah, he was in the military, and they would always use their uniform, and then they actually
he was queried.
He was queried and was dealt with. Yeah. So again, if you need to use, because these things, and I feel that the reason why they're doing these things is because so that they don't see them as a joke.
Yeah.
So when they show that, no, they're not playing. They're here to.
No, don't skip people.
Do you understand? Because again, you need to be sure
of. It's a good thing you skip people and they bundle
They play. They play. So I feel it's important that you just take, permission if you're going to use any of these things and to properly educate your audience. Economic and financial crimes are no.
All right, cool. And finally, the South African journalist, this one's even a journalist, Michelle Karoro, has raised eyebrows after she advised women to choose a responsible father for their kids after getting pregnant. She says once you find out you are pregnant, choose a responsible father for your baby. She tweeted. Her tweets has now caused a lot of basketballs on social media. People now reignited the whole paternity and paternity fraud and DNA.
Oh my God!
Like, is this even right coming from a journalist?
Exactly. So she's
encouraging paternity fraud. Maybe you slept with 2 million people now. Like, just pick one. Find
one that has sense.
Which one is responsible?
Is the word mantle for me?
Hi.
Just okay. I slept with A, B, C, D, E, F, not me, but me. X, Y, Z slept with A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So she knows that G is the father. We say is A because
A to get money passes.
A and the child they have a bit of semblance. But please, like I said before, the mother of the child knows who the father is.
But this nonsense, is
advertising paternity fraud.
But being a journalist, because your listeners and your audience will hold your word as true and law. So it's really, really important that you are mindful of what you say. And I also feel this is a lesson to every journalist out there or any supposed influencers. Be mindful of what you say and post, because it will come back and bite you it will come and bite you in the behind. So please don't just be saying that. That means that
because the internet never forgets.
They never forget. Maybe she wants to pursue a political career.
Or is it even that? Maybe she even gets pregnant now and then
they will now come. They will bring your receipts and Nigerians are keeping receipts for you.
Paternity fraud before.
Anyways,
do you understand? Well, that's why there's DNA. So
we gotta go. We came so we conquered. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
This is where we draw the curtains for today. But thanks for watching as always. Join the conversation on social media with the hashtag #TeaTime. And remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this very one, and all exclusive contents by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch Tea Time on R2 TV, and if you're in the United Kingdom, in London, on Ben Television, Star Time Channel 308 and DSTV Channel 408. A big thank you to Kiki of Lagos, the Nubian Queen. A big thank you to Lady J for stopping by. Lady J, how can we reach on your social media platforms?
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at Lady Jade Global. At Lady Jade Global. And of course on LinkedIn at Lady. If you just type Lady Jade Global, you're gonna see.
The way is there group. I remember growing up when they used to do, after Nollywood, they said something then just AJ Global.
Yes, I remember. We're gonna copy now. Yeah, so yeah. It's always
we gotta go. That's the whole 9 years on the show today. Do not drink and drive. Put God first, and the rest is history. Drink a lot of water and mind your business. It helps you live longer. We out.